A core tenet of the educational philosophy at Presidio is learning from active experience. And so our program builds in opportunities throughout the curriculum for students to work on hands-on projects. We believe that the competencies that we're trying to teach in sustainable management are really best learned in real-world settings, in real businesses, real organizations, with real challenges. At Presidio, we go beyond putting theory into practice. In our curriculum, we focus on making practice understandable and rethinking, reframing business problems and challenges and issues through the lens of sustainability.
One of the distinctive features of the project program at the Presidio is that sustainability as such is really at the core of it. When the students build in the operations course, for example, when they build an operations plan for an organization, a major focus of the plan is how to integrate sustainability more deeply into that organization.
What our students get from project-oriented learning that other students in other classrooms don't really get is experience with real clients in the real world. Also experience in working on teams to solve real-world problems.
What is important about understanding the Presidio project experience that I believe is unique is that it's not a one-off engagement where students will work with an organization on a project, but it's a multifaceted experience for the student to learn the skills and competencies of systems thinking.
The businesses that we engage with for our project-oriented learning, they become part of the network that includes our students, our faculty, students in our executive education program, students in our new Masters of Public Administration program. By joining this network, our businesses get the benefit of a lot of those personal connections that are so important when you're really trying to get something done.
I think businesses can benefit because of the practical focus of our curriculum. So in Presidio, we focus on applying concepts and theory to real world challenges. So businesses have the benefit of working with students who are actively engaged in wanting to implement these ideas, make them work, give them traction, give them go. And these are students who are highly motivated, who challenge assumptions, but are also creative and solutions oriented. So I think there's a great value add, a real benefit, both for the student in terms of a learning experience, but also for our business partners or our organizational partners to get that timely, relevant feedback and insight that the students bring to the problems that they're trying to solve.
I've now graduated from Presidio and I'm working with a team. We are building a system to create high volume, highly transparent and high quality carbon offsets for sale to global emitters now in the emerging carbon market space. And the training that we had at Presidio was really crucial to build the system that we have created that relies on collaborative partnerships with experts in different areas of our value chain and our supply chain. We worked with a team of students from Presidio to create a marketing plan for us this semester, and they were a great team. They reflected the diversity. We had international experience. We had somebody who even already trades in carbon markets, which, given that this is an emerging market, is very unusual. We also had somebody with a lot of marketing and branding experience, and somebody with an IT software background. So a very diverse set of skills in our student team of just 4, and together they asked very strategic questions for us to try and understand what our goals were, and they came out with a concise, very focused marketing plan for us that we'll be able to implement within the next few months. Why Presidio? The reason we came as a company to offer a project to a group of Presidio students is that we are at the cutting edge of the carbon markets, And what we're trying to do is fairly complex and involved, and it really requires being able to understand systems and how systems interlink, and cradle-to-cradle operations and closing loops. And the students from Presidio School of Management do not need to be taught anything about that. They get all of that.